Welcome to this YouTube live. If you face any difficulty in watching this live, especially if there is any audio quality issue, just let me know through the chat. Okay, I will be watching it for a few minutes, then I'll be start focusing on the live. Okay. Okay. This live is for just for exploring the Google Bard. Google Bard is artificial intelligence model, like we can say it as a chatbot, but it's not just chatbot. It's having a lot of features. Okay, the fundamental is it is like it's like it's kind of LLM, large language model, similar to OpenAI's ChatGPT. ChatGPT is currently powered by GPT-4. This Bard, Google Bard is like recently they introduced Gemini, right? Yesterday I uploaded video about it. Okay, so let me check the power of that new feature. Okay. So previously when I tried Bard, it's somewhat okay, but it's not that much useful previously. But many people are saying that because of that Gemini update, now it's working in excellent way. So I thought of testing it. I mean, just exploring it. Okay, and we can use it for a lot of purposes. Okay. So you might have heard about that in the coming days, all the jobs will be replaced with the AI, most of the jobs. Okay, so the very demanding job will be like prompt engineer, that kind of thing. So whoever is good in using AI applications, the demand for them will be high. So it is always better to update ourselves with the latest technologies, right? So we have to understand how to use the Bard effectively. Okay, in the coming days it will be integrated with Google search. Already it is in experiment thing. Okay, suppose if you want to use it immediately, you can opt for experiment. Then in the Google search itself you can start using it, but in the coming days it will be integrated, it seems. Okay, so now let me start checking it. So connection is okay, so let me continue. Okay, so before that, going deep, first we need to understand a few things. Here they given the disclaimer: inaccurate info. It's correct. Okay, I faced a lot of wrong information when I try to create some text. Mostly it's somewhat okay, but sometimes it used to give some blender statements, completely incorrect statements. Okay, and again it will be reviewed by the prompts will be reviewed by human staff. So you need to be very careful in giving privacy details. Okay, so here it can understand, create, explore. So that's what they summarized it. Let me start with checking whether it's really using Gemini. Okay, so first I will ask, do you use Gemini? It's taking some time. So December 6th, after December 6th, only for English. Okay, so Gemini, it's using Gemini Pro. Okay, so yesterday I mentioned, right, Gemini Ultra, Pro, and Nano. So it is using Pro. Okay, so the Gemini is capable of handling coding also, and multimodal system, that one. So we can use audio, images, coding as input, as well as we can get as output also. Okay, so it is using Gemini, so we can just explore it. Okay, first we need to make sure whether it is having any impact with my login. Okay, but I don't know, even if it is designed to get it, it will be saying that it don't have access, right? So I don't have access to your personal information. Okay, so we assume that it is independent of the login. Anyway, just explore it further. Okay. Okay, so let me start with asking about QPT. What is QPT? So it's like a very common word, right? So it listing all the things. Okay. Okay. The context of IT. The IT itself, various things are. Let me again ask about the IT company. It's giving a lot of information. Okay. Okay. Let me ask in this way: who is the founder of? Okay, it's ambiguous, so I will give the full details. There are various options available. Here you can fact check by clicking this. So the Qualtifying Technologies itself, it seems but it's still showing the old data Chennai. Okay, that's okay. It seems still showing 6 employees. Let me ask about search engines. It seems it's taking additional time. Previously, it won't take this much time. So as expected, it is listing Google as the first one. Okay, but it's trying to tell the truths, also privacy concerns. Okay. Can I use Bard on Google search? So it seems it's already integrated. Bard Assistant, the knowledge panels, image search, search suggestions. So similar to this Bard, it seems we can ask additional things, follow-up questions on Google search itself, it seems. Okay. Okay. Let me ask about write a promotional text for this image. I will give the image I will give this book cover. Okay. It seems it's taking some time because of that image size, maybe. So it created the promotional text. But as I said previously, it's giving some wrong information also. This collection of over 10,000 codes. I haven't mentioned any number here, right? But it assumed that huge means more than 10,000. I don't know what this number. Okay. Maybe we can fact check that. So no results found. Okay. Okay. Let me ask another question. Maybe this time I will use voice. Load that. Hello? 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 Can you? Can you? I don't know why it's. Can you? Will this image effective in promoting the book? It seems voice search not working. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe because I already connected with this live. That may be one reason. I don't know what happened. It started processing, then immediately stopped. So it is saying that it is visually appealing, concise message, call to action. So it's checking all the things and providing additional things also. So it's asking to add testimonials from satisfied customers. Okay. Let me check whether it's able to find the author name from this image. So it seems not able to read the text here. But if we give it as a text, I think it will understand. If voice search is working, it will save some time. So if we give the input as text, it's able to find the other name. But in the Amazon link, it's giving Goodreads link. So the other website, it found my blog correctly, but on the Amazon, it's giving wrong link. Okay. So it's instead of him, I just typed a hi, but still it's able to manage. So listed all the books with the categories non-fiction, fiction, like that. But these are wrong ones. Okay, someone. But these things non-fiction that are correct. Software testing, investing innovations, YouTube earning, motivation, best motivational quotes. But these two are wrong. It took someone else. So it listed the link correctly, but it mentioned 2 times. Let me ask about other things. So blogger, entrepreneur. So these are correct, but public speaking, that is wrong. SEO okay, YouTuber okay, this one wrong. So it's just collecting information from internet and other sources, but including some wrong informations also. Now let me try to associate QPT. Initially, when I asked QPT, it was not able to recognize, right? Now we can ask what are the products of. So website development okay, application development okay, QTP automation right now we are not doing, but because of the book it seems taken that. Testing okay, project SEO okay, but we are not doing these kind of things. Training was just included that things also. Maybe I will be asking about the specific product. So initially, if we ask uh, from overall perspective, it's difficult to, it's facing difficulty in understanding that. But if you narrow down the thing, it is able to get details. Maybe I don't know, just I am assuming it is allocating the computing power dynamically. Maybe initially it is using less power, then it's trying to use more power. I don't know much about it, just my assumption. it is listing the futures correctly almost, and it's listing the benefits also correctly, but nowhere we provided this kind of list. Okay, so it's collected from the sales page and some other places, promotional things. So in that perspective, it is doing good job. But the only problem and major problem is including some wrong information also. So in this case of this timesheet product, it's almost giving the correct details. But it's not giving the link for buying. How to conduct. So it's listing the Facebook page correctly and the blog correctly. And it's not listing the phone number. Okay. Now I'm asking about what are the other products. So it's repeating the same thing. Now let me ask a specific question like tell about QPT's calendar generator available at. So the problem is in all our previous websites and blog posts everywhere, I mentioned quality point technologies. Recently, I'm just uh, using QPT, okay, abbreviation, so that anyone can easily use it. So in that perspective, it is finding difficulty in correlating things. But if I specifically relate it, associate it, then it's able to give the details. Okay. So first one is okay, customization okay. But choosing specific codes, it's wrong. We can choose the specific codes from available, but we cannot give the particular codes. Adding own events okay. Layouts also wrong. So almost 80% it's giving correct information. Then and PDF is the actual one. PNG, JPG is included. But anyway, it can be done other ways, using other ways. Printable, shareable, okay. Holiday options, okay. Okay. But I'm not sure how it is getting these details, because recently only I started promoting it. I haven't provided this kind of listing, okay. But I might have mentioned in the videos or some tweets or something, but it's able to collect all the details. So motivational, it's okay. Okay, personal touch, okay. Versatility, okay. So it's not able to associate qualitypointtech.com with the QPT. So it's saying that the QPT website absence. Another thing is right now I hosted it in the course.net, right? So it's saying that association between the course.net and the QPT is not established. Okay. So it seems it's not able to check the domain who is that data. Okay. Let me ask another question about any kind of images. To improve this ad banner, so I just uploaded that simple advertisement for hiring PHP developer and asking it to give suggestions to improve it. But I mentioned hire now, but still it's saying that add a clear call to action. So it's just expecting standard call to actions like shop now, buy now, learn more. So this one is, it seems wrong because already it's in large font only, but it's saying that it's small. Okay. So it's giving some suggestions for headline, higher experience fee is delivered at affordable rates. It's able to read all the text, but in my previous image, that book image, it was saying that it's not able to understand the author. Maybe there's limitations with some fonts, it seems. So it's asking to put shop now. Maybe we can check other drafts. It's almost same only, not much difference. Maybe it in here it included the pricing, but this second draft is somewhat, third one is somewhat better. So it's it understood that message properly. Click here to hire developer today. Okay. So if first one is not good, maybe we can check other options also. Okay. So now let me ask about the coding. Actually, in that calendar application, for creating the JavaScript validation, I used this. I just asked to create a validation for constraining or limiting the image selection into just 13 images. So it immediately created, even before integrating the Gemini. Okay. So now I believe it will be very powerful in creating code. Let me explore that. Create contact form PHP. So normally, many years back, mostly for contact us form also, developers, webmasters used to hire developers. Okay, but these days we can easily do it. But here, within few minutes, we will be able to take that. So it created all the things. So it will save a lot of time. Even if it is not that much accurate, it will save typing time. You can just take it, and if you want additional field, other things, you can change it. So here it started with the proper HTML tagging, and so it's made it mobile friendly. Okay, so name, email, so the type is email, so validations will be done. So it's just it's doing in a proper way only. Okay, so almost we can use it. Okay, so here also it is testing all the parameters, core string parameters, then only started assigning them. So basic testings. So we cannot say that it will be security fully secured, but other things we can add it. Okay, so at least it will be useful for creating the names and other. We can use it as a starting point. Then we can do it. Okay. So I can show it by running it, but as of now I just shared the browser only, so you may not be seeing it. So maybe in the future I will share the entire screen later, then we can check it. But by going through the code, it's okay. We'll be able to use it. Okay, maybe we can add some validation. Yes, validation. I'm just saying validation, whether let us see whether it's asking about any questions, what kind of validation like that, or it's assuming something. So it's assumed something. So let us see what kind of validation it added. So it's looking for name, email, message. So please enter name, enter a valid email. It's validating, it's checking the mandatory as well as validation of email. Okay, so validation of email, it's looking that kind of patterns. Okay, so now it's somewhat okay. So now we can ask whether it's secure. So it's giving correct information only, because JavaScript validation is not that much useful from the perspective of hacking, right? So anyone just can disable the JavaScript on their browser, they can move forward, right? So we have to use server-side vulnerable validation. So okay. So I think these kind of things, the standard things, it is able to give a proper reply. But if I ask specifically about my company or products, it's struggling to do that. So we can assume that if it is having a lot of training data, then it's able to give proper reply. Okay. And it's able to update the code dynamically. First, it was giving some basic contact form coding. Then I asked to add validation, it added. Now I am asking to improve the security. It's giving suggestions. Let me ask it to write a PHP code for that. Okay. Okay, now we can add captcha. It's suggesting captcha and server-side validations, right? We can include both of them. Okay, include. So now it updated with improved security measures. Okay, but it seems this time it used the jQuery. Okay, validations, and then so here I'm not seeing any other thing. Even the captcha is not there. So here you included. Okay. It created captcha.php. Here it's checking for that attacks. Okay, sanitize for email also, and checking the captcha also. Okay, so now it's almost okay, right? It included JavaScript validation, then it added captcha for controlling the spammers, and server side validations for avoiding hacking. Okay, it's almost now it's okay. So by default it is starting with very simple thing, so anyone can easily understand. Maybe for learner beginners learning perspective it's working, it seems. Since it's knowing all the things, it might have given the full code, but it will be confusing the beginners, right? So if you need any specific things, we have to ask it. So that is where that prompt, that skill set is coming. So in the coming days, if you are planning to start your career in IT, it is very important to understand how to use the these kinds of AI tools properly, right? Okay. Now let me ask how to test it. So it's telling the answer from software testing perspective. Actually, I thought of asking it how to implement it. Okay, so because of the wording, it's started giving details about testing. So it's suggesting a lot of links also now. Okay. Now let me check the voice input again. I don't know why it was not working previously. How to now let me check whether it's able to give the URLs. Okay. I want to learn PHP from W3 schools. Can you provide the link for it? So now it's giving the link. Okay. So it's giving the correct link. Okay. So it seems no other person. Okay. Yesterday I was talking about creating timesheet generator script, right? So let me ask it to create PHP HTML JS script for generating weekly timesheet to be printed. It should include, it should ask company name, week start, by default so current date. Okay, what other details we needed? Okay, name column, name space for asking name. Okay, that we can include later. First let me start it with symbol one. So it's able to create weekly timesheet. Styles also created. So company name, but company name it provided in the text, but I expect that it should be asking from the user. Starting, it's able to give the default one. Okay, date, day, project description, hours. So okay, so what it's doing is, in the first page itself it generated the timesheet, but my expectation is it should ask the company name. Okay, and then after clicking the generate button it should generate. So in that case we will be able to uh, use it for any company, right? So now it is, the company name is hard coded. So let me ask it to improve the code by asking company name from the user. Okay, update the code to get the company name from the user. Okay, now it's getting from user. That's fine. Instead of submitting the form, it is dynamically showing on the page itself. It's somewhat okay, right? Okay, so if I am continuing with coding, means it will be boring for many people, so I will be doing some general things. I heard that it is good at creating the output in a tabular form. So let me ask it to list all my books in a tabular form. Okay, list books of in table form with columns like book name, year, publisher, price, whether print book available, paperback available, book, like that. So here it's saying that it's unable to. Okay, maybe we can ask Google products. Technology here and price, target audience, availability. That's it. So in case of Google products, it's able to do that. So it's having the ability, but it needs huge data. So in case of Google products, it's more almost giving all the details correctly, right? So we will be able to export those sheets. Give more products. Okay, now it's able to give additional products. Maybe we can ask Bard to list only the products that are useful for earning money online. Okay. Google Ads. So it's listed earning potential. Dynamically change the column name. Okay. YouTube, content creators, app developers, Google Play, local businesses, shopping, e-commerce, website owners, affiliate marketing. So in case if I want to know more about Google affiliate market, uh, let me ask the link for that. But I don't know why it's taking this much for just giving the link. Okay, it's listing a lot of links. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me ask about YouTube. advertisements, sponsored, affiliate marketing, merchandise, and funding. By default, it's including the links for learning more details, right? Okay, so based on all these things, we could understand that it is somewhat useful, but not completely. And the main drawback is it's including wrong information. So it can be used for popular things only. It's not for things that are having very little data online. Okay. But it is good at formatting the data. Maybe we can give some raw data and then ask to format in the good way. So in that case, there will be less chance of incorrect information, right? And it is able to get details from images. That is one good thing. And from promotional perspective, it is able to give some good suggestions. Let me ask about this cover. Is this book cover okay or need to change? So it's removed the image. Maybe it's thinking that some person is there, right? In that case, I can ask another image. This one I can ask. So as of now, we will not be able to upload images having persons, even it is in very blur state. So for this one, it's able to give suggestions. Okay. Okay, let me stop here, and maybe I will be exploring it further later, and maybe I will be coming up with some summary video or something in the coming days. Okay, bye.